wants to tickle Rachel's ivories. Can you play her song and make her sing along?
Okay, Patty. I know, no kidding, I know so many women like Rachel. They're beautiful, they're smart, talented, fun, and they can't seem to find a guy. What's the problem?
They're picky. Their
Well, but that's okay to be picky.
But to the degree, like, their wish list is to the floor.
So, but if it's too picky, what's the alternative to too picky?
I think that you have to, like, loosen the wish list. Maybe 80%, not 100%.
So if he has a penis, it's a go?
That's a go. That's a go.
All right.
That's a go.
Yep. Okay, before... You dirty ladies, you. Okay. Before we get to the game, you should know a thing about Rachel. About a month ago, we tried to set her up with 3 eligible guys on the show. She did go on a second date with one of them, but she says she is still on the prowl, and we are not giving up, okay? Before we get to the 3 new guys that we have waiting to tickle Rachel's ivories, take a look at Rachel and what she's looking for.
I'm Rachel, and I play keyboards for the Meredith Vieira show. I'm 38. I am currently single and have been for a while. My last relationship was over 3 years ago. It was about a year and a half. I think I've had issues with dating just because I've been so busy working all the time that I don't even have time to socialize. I'm a little bit too shy. I don't really put myself out there that often. I don't really know how to approach guys. I think I need a guy that's really outgoing, really fun, funny, and super nice. Meredith, please help me.
All right, Rachel, are you nervous?
I have to say I'm a little bit nervous.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, how come?
I don't know. I usually don't get nervous about things, but this is, it's different.
Yeah, oh yeah, Patty's gonna work.
I'm gonna rub you down,
So
and
what,
you're gonna breathe.
what should she be looking for?
A quality guy. You know, in the break, she told me that she's been lied to, an honest guy. And by the way, ask good questions, and you'll know if they're honest. How do they like their mother?
Ooh,
Number
that's
one
always
question.
Good. Okay. All right, let's get to the game. Here's how it works, okay? 3 hot eligible bachelors are about to enter our studio. Rachel, you won't be able to see them, which means that you will have to ask them questions and judge them by their answers, okay? You and the man you choose will then be whisked away to a romantic restaurant set up in one of our green rooms around the corner. Because we don't have a lot of money, folks, okay? Okay, Rachel, are you ready to meet the men vying to tickle your ivories?
I'm ready.
All right, guys, come on out. All right, Bachelor number 1, tell us a little bit about yourself, and please keep it clean, number 1.
Very clean. I am a stand-up comedian from Chicago. I've been here about 6 years. I do comedy every night of the week, more than once a night, so I just need someone who can kind of keep up and has a busy lifestyle, too.
Okay, what do you want to ask Bachelor number 1, Rach?
Bachelor number 1, if you were a musical instrument, what would you be and why?
I would be a guitar because I like to be played with.
An answer, Patty. What do you think of Bachelor number 1?
Well, he can definitely make you juicy-goosey.
Oh. Bachelor number 2, what is it you want Rachel to know about you?
I would want Rachel to know that I'm very creative, spiritual, and very understanding.
Oh, that's sweet. Okay. All right. Very sweet. What do you want to ask Bachelor number 2, Rach?
Okay, Bachelor number 2, what would you say is your worst trait?
That's something that I would tell you on the date.
That was an interesting answer, Patty. What do you think about Bachelor number 2 for Rachel?
I like him. I like the fact that he's sharp and smart and can keep up with you.
Okay, good. Very good. Finally, Bachelor number 3, tell Rachel something about yourself and no lying.
I am a producer, performer, originally from New Jersey. But I've been in New York City for many years now, and I love music and I love theater. And this is my guilty pleasure, but I love watching professional wrestling.
Oh, okay. All right, Rachel, what do you want to ask Bachelor number 3?
Okay, Bachelor 3, tell me about your mom. What is she like, and what's your relationship like with her?
Think carefully.
Well, it's funny you should ask.
Oh.
My mom is like my sister to me. We love each other, but we also fight all the time. And I am an only child. That's all there is to it.
All right. So, Patty, I mean, all of these guys are great. They're great, but what do you think of number 3?
I liked his answer about his mom, but the only child thing, could be a little spoiled. You might have to spoil him.
All right, audience, what do you think? What do you think? 1, 2. Okay. All right, Everett, drum roll, please. Rachel, who do you choose to tickle your ivories? Is it bachelor number 1, bachelor number 2, or bachelor number 3?
Well, this is a very difficult decision. I like to laugh, so I'm going to go with number 1.
Number 1, okay. Number 1 it is. All right, before you meet the potential love of your life, I want you to meet the guys you didn't choose. Bachelors 2 and 3, come on over and meet Rachel. Don't look, don't look, don't look. I'm not looking.
How you doing?
Hey, nice to meet you. Hey, nice to meet you. Oh, I will go over. Nice to meet you. Okay, this is number 2. This was Fred Robinson from Queens, New York, right? And then we have Greg Yes from Queens and Greg Bach from Millburn, New Jersey. 2 great guys.
Short hairs.
Yep.
Yeah,
now, Greg and Fred, I'm sorry that you're not going to have a chance to tickle Rachel's ivories. Hey, her ivories, but we don't want you to go home empty-handed. So for those nights when you feel like cozying up to the fire and sizzling up a steak, each of you is going home with a George Foreman grill. Okay? Now, I said grill, not girl. Okay, grill. Okay. Thank you guys so much. Thanks for playing the game. All right, guys. Let me tell you a little bit about the guy you chose. Bachelor number 1 is from Queens, New York. He's 27, a stand-up comedian and a model. He likes bowling, rock climbing, and going to comedy clubs. Come on out, Bachelor number 1, Zach McGovern.
How are you?
So, what do you think?
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah? Yeah?
I think the physical's here. You're attractive. We're gonna
Yes,
get
you're
along.
both very attractive.
Thank you.
We're protective
Beautiful.
of her, though, as you know.
I'm keeping my distance for
Okay,
now.
all right.
Everything's fine.
Very good, very
Just for
good.
now.
Once we get to the bistro, though, I don't know.
All bets are off?
It's all on
All bets
camera.
are off.
So, Patty, do you think this is a good match?
Yes.
And
yes.
then why?
This was the one I would have picked.
Really?
And the audience had it down. They are good matchmakers in that audience.
Why? And I like him. I like him a lot,
Okay,
but why?
he had a synergy with her, and he's the leader, which I needed a man. The other 2 seemed a little bit mellow for her. She needs an assertive guy.
Ah, you want an assertive man? Yes, okay. All right, these 2 are going off for a romantic date down the hall at Bistro Vieira. Very popular place. We'll find out if it's a love connection at the end of the show. Good luck, guys. We'll see you soon.